Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Rocco Salinas is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Zero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this home stand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. LeMahieu takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So we got him looking there. DJ LeMahieu goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Smith gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. CC Sabathia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that's in there for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now in the box, Corey Seager. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Now the first pitch from CC. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tauchman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Deshaun Hensley.
Digging in, Deshaun Hensley. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Time is out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. To the left side, but it's well foul. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an island.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Previous history with Sabathia, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Jerko, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-0 on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Jerko leads off first with one away. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 7th.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Urshela takes it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Sabathia sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Tuchman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
So Austin. Digging in now, Austin Romine. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2-1 the count. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Sabathia.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time. Tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Popped him up. Smith has a play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rocco Salinas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Line but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Seager.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Coming to the plate again, Rocco Salinas, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Sabathia pauses. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Line drive to center field. Tuchman is there, and he puts it away to stop. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, LeMahieu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping into the box, Nino Reese. First offering on its way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Hensley up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi. Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Thank you, Heidi. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Seager.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tauchman has it in his sights. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Deshaun Hensley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No balls and a strike to count. Sabathia into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Just keeping him close. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hensley at second with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
In now, Mike Ford. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And this throw gets away from him.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box now, CC Sabathia. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit. In now, Jed Jerko. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Matt Frazier is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Standing in now, Kike Hernandez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Now the first pitch from CC. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another chance? Will Smith. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Clint Frazier. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rocco Salinas, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tauchman comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Seager.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Another full count pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out, too. This is incredible.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Romine, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So here now is the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
CC Sabathia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to
Into the box, Jed Jerko trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fast.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. Here's David Freese to stand in. They'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground. Leading off the inning, Mike Tauchman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Mike Tauchman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Another 0-2 home. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard liner to center field. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Stepping in, Clint Frazier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. Now the first pitch from CC.
For the Dodgers,
Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Rose. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Urshela has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Joe Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 17.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gio Urshela, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Pollock looking up. Adios, pelota. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Didi Gregorius will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. The 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Ford, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing! swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
8-5 today. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and